As someone who is interested in just about every type of transportation, I notice the many sorts of vehicles in the games I play. The Half-Life series in particular features many vehicles and, drivable or not, they spark my interest. Seeing as there is already an amazing video out there which documents the trains of Half-Life in detail, I decide the cars need some attention. After all, Barney Calhoun need to escape somehow. These are the cars of Half-Life. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge the vehicles that I won't cover. These include the vehicles from beta versions, as well as tanks, the scout car, the Black Mesa truck, the Combine prison transport truck, and both human and Combine APCs. The scout car, the Combine prison transport truck, Combine APCs, and the Black Mesa truck all appear to be pretty unique designs. Most military vehicles are outside of my expertise as well. With that out of the way, let's begin. Starting off with Half-Life 1, the Black Mesa SUV appears to be a pretty generic design, but is apparently based off a 1987 to 1995 Nissan Pathfinder. In Half-Life Blue Shift, the SUV was updated to have transparent windows and an interior. One also served as the vehicle that Barney Calhoun escaped in. In Half-Life Decay, the SUV received an overhaul that gave it the look of a 1983 to 2001 Jeep Cherokee. The interior was also changed, now including a gear lever and a dashboard texture that appears to come from a 1997 to 2001 Jeep Cherokee, but stretched horizontally an absurd amount. The trucks used by both the HECU and the Black Ops resemble an M35 military truck produced from 1950 to 1999 by REO, Kaiser, Studebaker, AM General, Kia, SsangYong, and Bombardier. Of all the old and wrecked cars that litter the streets of Half-Life 2, only one kind of car appears to have come from outside the former Eastern Bloc. That car would be this, which resembles a Volkswagen Golf Mark II, a West German car that was produced from 1983 to 1992. The design isn't exactly the same, but there is a large resemblance. This car is a Trabant 601, a vehicle produced by VEB Sachsenring in East Germany from 1964 to 1990. The car was notable for its body being made out of Duraplast, a material that was largely made from recycled cotton and resin. This one is a Moskvich 412, a vehicle built by MZMA in Russia from 1967 to 1975. There's not much else to say about this one. This car is a Volga Gaz 24, a car built by Gaz in the USSR from 1970 to 1992. It was a luxury car by Soviet standards and was not available to the general public until the 1980s. This vehicle is a ZAZ 968 Zafrosets, produced by ZAZ in Ukraine from 1971 to 1980. It's a small, rear-engined, air-cooled car. Apparently, Vladimir Putin owns one. I have no clue why. This van is an RAF 2203, built by RAF from 1976 to 1994, and by Gaz from 1994 to 1998. It was used for various things, including as a police van and as an ambulance. This truck is an Avia A31, built by Avia in Czechoslovakia. I can't find much information about this one. This wrecked truck is a Liaz Skoda 706 RT. I can't find much information about this one either. And lastly, this truck is a Gaz 53, a vehicle produced by Gaz in the USSR from 1961 to 1993. It was the highest production truck in the Soviet Union, with more than 4 million built. Half-Life 2 Episode 2 brought us a new drivable vehicle, the muscle car. It is a highly modified 1969 Dodge Charger. I don't know how a car like this could have found its way to Eastern Europe, but I would love to hear the in-game story behind it. Many of the cars in Half-Life Alyx are cars that I have already gone over, but I think it's worth looking at the new models. Half-Life Alyx also had a couple of cars that hadn't been seen in the series before. This vehicle is a Lada Niva, also known as the VAZ 2121, VAZ 2131, and many other names. It has been built by Autovaz in Russia since 1977. As of the making of this video, the Niva is currently the longest production light off-road vehicle still manufactured in its original form. The other car added in Half-Life Alyx is this, the Zastava Scala, also known as the Yugo Scala and many other names. The vehicle was manufactured by Zastava in Serbia from 1971 to 2008. As of the making of this video, that's all of the cars in the Half-Life series. Hopefully we'll get more in the future. Until next time, thank you for watching.